Hi, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Was just making sure everything was connected properly. Hope you're having a good night. Great to have you join us. Usually we're here on Tuesday nights, but I have some things going on tomorrow night, so we're meeting here on Monday. So I hope when you jump in, you let me know you're here and tell me where you're from and what's going on. And always love to hear from all of you. So we'll hopefully have some people jumping in here and we'll be able to have a delicious evening together. Plus, I have some announcements that I'm going to share with all of you. So excited to have you jump in and tell you a little bit about that. Hi, Jan. Thanks for being here. Hi, everybody. Let me know you're here. I always love seeing names pop up, and it's always fun to see familiar names and friends and faces. Hi, Danette. Nice to see you. How are you in Kalamazoo, Michigan? Don't know if you're a University of Michigan fan, Danette, but I was at the Penn State Michigan game over the weekend. Hi, Denise. Nice to see you. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. Great to have you here. We have some fun things to talk about. I know I said earlier, we're not usually here on Monday nights, but I have some things going on tomorrow night, so I couldn't do a Facebook Live. But you could still join me tomorrow night if you wanted to. More on that coming. I do have a fun announcement to share with all of you. A lot of you have been asking me, so what's your news? What's your news? So I'm going to share that with you in just a little bit. I also want to ask if you would indulge me. As you know, we are a doggy family. We love our dogs, and with as much joy as they bring us, we've certainly had some heartaches too. And we found out last week that our oldest dog, Broski, has cancer. And so we're all processing that because he has been he's going to be 11 in a couple of weeks. And we thought maybe he would be the one of all the Rottweilers we've had, because they've all had cancer. Maybe he would be the one that would dodge the bullet, so to speak. But sadly, that's not the case. So we have a surgeon, a highly skilled, trained, power reputation surgeon who seems to feel that because he doesn't have any other issues, he would be a candidate for surgery. But obviously, he's also almost 11. So we're doing a lot of figuring out on what our next decision should be with Broski, always putting what will be best for him first. But in the meantime, I would love it if you are so inclined, whether you pray or you close your eyes and send us healing light or good vibes or whatever that means to you, if you could put goodness and health into the universe for Broski, we would love that. So thank you. He is the best dog. I'm sure everybody thinks their dog is the best dog, but he is special. And this one's hitting a little hard for all of us. So anyway, say a little prayer for our Broski boy. And he's sitting right down here. He's taking a nap at the moment, so he may be making a special appearance. Funny, he's lurking where all of the good food is, which is definitely one of his traits. So what else is going on over the weekend? Oh, before I tell you about my weekend. Well, over the weekend, I was up in State College. I went to my first ever Penn State game. That was tons of fun. Cheering for the Nittany Lions. I didn't go there. My son or my husband didn't go there, but we have good friends who are fans, and so we were able to get tickets and tailgate and do the whole thing. Jan said she's a University of Michigan graduate. Well, I'll tell you, it wasn't the game itself that was the highlight for me at that game. The highlight was, as I was sitting in our seats, we had great seats. We were like almost on the 50-yard line. I look up, and coming up the aisle is, okay, you all know I love sports. If you didn't know, I love sports. When I first went into television and journalism overall, when I was a teenager, I thought I would be a sports writer. I played sports too, but I love sports. I loved covering sports. I love the culture. I love everything about it. So I'm a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. Obviously, I've lived in the Philly area for almost 30 years, and my husband is a huge sports fan also, something we have in common that was easy for us to bond over when we first started dating. We're Philadelphia Eagles season tickets holders, so, like I guess we bleed green. And so that said, you need to understand that I know who the players are, and I know what they look like, and I know their numbers. And I'm at the Penn State game, and coming up the aisle, all of a sudden, Doug hears me screaming, "Oh my God, it's Brandon Graham! It's Brandon Graham!" He's like, "What?" I'm like, "It's Brandon Graham! Brandon Graham! I love you! Go Birds! Brandon, BG, you're the man!" My husband was cracking up. He's like, "Oh, only you." Like, we're in this huge stadium, 110,000 people cheering on Michigan and Penn State, and there's Jill, all psyched because she was like this close to Brandon Graham. But that was the highlight of my weekend. It was really fun. And then last week, some of you, and I'd love to hear it in the comments, some of you should have been receiving your Buyer's Choice Santas. So Kylie and I went to Buyer's Choice last week. I signed all of the Santas and all of the Mrs. Claus. They shipped out. I know some of you've received them. I'd love to know what you think. As much as we love, if you haven't seen him, he's back here. And if you love our gingerbread collection, stay tuned. I have a special offer for you. But our sweet Santa, this is kind of, just open my Buyer's Gingerbread Carolers, exquisite. You and buyers have outdone yourselves. Oh, Lynn, aren't they good? They're so good. This was really sort of the original, kind of the prototype. There were some details on here that weren't completely executed to perfection, but the ones that you're all getting are. And when Kylie and I were walking around the table and I was signing each and every one of them, my signature will be right on the front of the base. They are so much better in person. So all I have to tell you, and I can see Kylie, she's like shaking her head. Like, I think this one's fabulous, but the finished result in person, I think, is going to blow you away. Like, it will exceed your expectations, because the detail on them, and the best part was, as we were there signing, this lady walks in and she said, "I'm the one who worked on your Santas." One lady, Donna, she did all of the Santas. She put all of the outfits together. They were telling me they came up with a special way to put some sparkle just right around the Sherpa so that it wouldn't get sparkle anywhere else on his hat. By the way, if your Santa comes and his hat sort of sticking up, all you have to do is sort of just like shove it down a little bit, and then it kind of gets the perfect little tilt to it. They're so good. I hope you love them. We still have a few available, so you can find those over at justjillshop.com. He is just awesome. I love him. Every time I see him, I'm so happy. And speaking of gingerbread, I just want to let you all know that our gingerbread Victorian house. So this is kind of the second largest of the gingerbread houses. This was normally $119. We're doing a special on this tonight, $99. So taking $20 off. It's 14 and a half inches tall. It has beautiful detail all the way around. It has a little touch of red on it. I'm going to walk it forward a little bit so you can see it. So you can, if you haven't seen it before, but look at all of the detail on this. And it's not just on the front, like it's all the way around. There are lots of windows for a little soft glow of light that comes out, but you can see, like, it's just fantastic. So if you do this along with our gingerbread Buyer's Choice Santa, and I'll show them to you side by side. Hello, everybody. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, so look, if you do those together, there's such a nice look together. It's hard for me to hold them at the same time. So check those out. Check out our whole gingerbread collection. We're down to final quantities really on that whole collection, everybody, but a special price for you on the Victorian house. Normally $119, now priced at $99. I love that little savings for you. Okay, let's talk about food for a few minutes. What do you guys think about that? Would love to know, did anybody order Churchies last week and did you get them and try them? I'd love to know your thoughts. Anybody who's tried Prantles, let me know your thoughts. And anybody who has ordered our My Grandma's with the decorative tin, did you get those this week? I'd love to know your thoughts because I want to just touch on those real quickly. And then I have so much of this is brand new. We have a brand new candy company we've partnered with. We have a brand new sort of caramel chocolate goodness brand, Funky Chunky. Here's what's really cool, everybody. Like Funky Chunky is a national brand. You may have heard their advertising on the radio. Like they're big time and they want to do business with Just Jill. They want to get to know our customers. They want to know like what kind of gift sets would you like? And so as a sort of a way to launch that brand on Just Jill, I will let you know that all of our Funky Chunky gift assortments are all on sale. So it's a limited time offer. It's for 1 week only. Arlene, I love Churchy's best pretzels and mustard. Oh, I'm so glad, Arlene, that you tried it and you liked it. I love that set. If you missed it last week, everybody, I have those mustards right here in front. So Churchy started in 1978. It started with their champagne mustard. This particular assortment gives you the champagne mustard, which is an award winner, cranberry mustard, which is an award winner, hot banana pepper mustard, not burn your face off hot, just has a little bit of sweet heat to it. And then we include a 3-pound box. It's right over here. I can reach it. A 3-pound box of pretzel sticks. These are made in Reading, Pennsylvania. Churchy's is made here in Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Faller's Pretzels have been in business since 1911. They are the most delicious pretzels. They are not dry. They're tender, just the right amount of crunch and salt. They're longer than your average pretzel stick. And then for dipping in the mustards, they're awesome. Just to give you an idea, normally this set of 3 gourmet mustards, and these really are specialty gourmet. This is not what you're finding in the grocery store. This is what you're finding in like a specialty, like a Williams-Sonoma kind of shop, right? Like at the small gourmet gift places. Normally this trio would be $40. Remember that includes your shipping. For $5 more, you're getting those 3 mustards and 3 pounds of pretzels. So as you're trying to figure out like what are my appetizers going to be for Thanksgiving next week, who wouldn't love to dip some pretzels into mustards? And if you're doing pigs in a blanket, or you want a new glaze for your turkey, maybe you're doing little sausage bites, or you're doing your little meatballs. Maybe you just want something easy to do with cream cheese. Maybe you want to do a compound butter that you're rubbing onto your turkey. This assortment is awesome for that. Donna said, Churchy's are great. Love the pretzels. Cranberry mustard, my favorite. It is really good. Personally, I like the banana pepper because I like a little bit of heat. Think of how good that cranberry mustard will be on your turkey sandwich the next day after Thanksgiving. When you're loading up and you're making like your version of a gobbler sandwich, but you top it off with the cranberry mustard. Oh my gosh, so good. So again, charcuterie boards. And if you want to break up that assortment, keep the ones you think you would like, give one away. Who in your family loves to entertain? Where are you going to be going where, it's the hostess with the mostest? I know when I entertain, when people bring me gifts of gourmet foods, I love that because I always love trying to find like, what's my next new favorite food thing going to be? So check out Churchy's, although that's mustards. Yes, the pretzels will last for Christmas, no problem. Sandy, 3 pounds. They're so good. Check out the whole Churchy's assortment, though, everybody, over at Just Jill Shop, because in addition to their mustards, we also have their delicious, their cherry butter is beyond. It's like I could eat it with a spoon. It's like eating cherry pie with a spoon. It's so good. But there's a cherry butter, a strawberry butter, and their apple butter. So that comes in a trio. We also have a trio that does a mustard, a butter, and their perfect pretty peppers. Those pretty peppers are great in deviled eggs. They're great over cream cheese, just on a cracker. Delicious, not hot and spicy. They're like a red pepper with sort of a sweet and tangy brine to it. Really good. And then we also, for those of you who maybe like Southwestern flavors, there's a fun little Southwestern pack with their award-winning salsa in it too. So check out Churchy's. over at justjillshop.com. All right, so there's that. And thanks for all of your comments on turkeys. Okay, Penny, Prantles torts are the best. Everyone needs to try them. So let me just talk about Prantles real quick. I'm going to let you guys kind of guide me here by your comments. Okay, so we debuted Prantles was it last year? Has it been a year? I think so. And you introduced me to Prantles last year, and it's now part of our Christmas tradition. So good. Exactly. So Prantles is on sale right now. Normally, I think the regular price is $74 for a Prantles cake. Again, that's delivered. It's now on sale for $69. When we first introduced Prantles burnt almond tort, it was just one square. But the feedback from so many of you was, I wish it came pre-cut. So we worked with the team at Prantles, and they said, yeah, we can do that. And you actually get more product, because instead of just cutting it into quarters and then putting dividers, they cut it and make each piece like its own version, its own like individual serving of the burnt almond tort. If you don't know this cake, the Huffington Post called Prantles burnt almond tort the best cake in America. Food Network called it the best dessert in Pennsylvania. What is it? It is a light, fluffy cake. It's not heavy. It's not dense. It has a nice crumb to it. In between two layers, homemade vanilla pastry cream. Then homemade buttercream, not the gritty, sugary, but like smooth and not overly sweet. And then hand packed on top of your cake are these sliced almonds that have been roasted, toasted, and tossed and tumbled in like a terminato sugar. So you have this sugared toasted almond that covers all sides of this cake. You'll get 9 pieces of that. Prantles has been in business since the 70s. Here's the box that it comes in. And then Kylie, if you want to come in and maybe even show some of this, we have got the Kylie cam tonight. So Kylie's going to get her camera ready. And I have a stool here. Let me sit. Megan can call up Kylie's camera so we can see it here real quickly. So here you go, Kylie. Come on over to Prantles. So this is how it's going to come. Okay, this will be your box. I've taken some of the pieces out, but just so you can see, when you open it up, and then each piece will be in its own individual spot. And then there you can see, I mean, look at how good that is. And if you stay right there, Kylie, I'm going to grab a knife really quick, and let's cut into one of these suckers because we can. All right, so just so you can see, I'm going to use a little bread knife here, but I want you to see. So like, see on the inside. Oh, so this delicious cake, super moist, a little spongy, vanilla pastry cream. Then again, you can see, like, yes, you have the buttercream frosting, but it's not super thick, but then just enough to hold all of those almonds. So good, so delicious. Merle said Prantles is beyond delicious, a culinary delight. I have to tell you, my husband Doug gets the credit for bringing Prantles to Just Jill. And when he told me about it, I was like, I don't know, like, I guess. And then we ended up getting a sample of it. And he's like, all right, let's try it. And, you know, I saw it and I'm like, well, okay. And we cut a piece and he gave it to me on a plate. And I took one bite and I was like, this is the best cake I've ever had. Like, it exceeded all expectations. It was better than I ever imagined. I knew that it had won awards. I knew that, you know, people in Pittsburgh, that's where Prantles is located, you know Prantles. But for us to be able to carry Prantles, I just think is amazing. When you get it at home, it should still be slightly chilled. If it's not frozen solid, don't worry about it. It's fine. Keep it in your freezer until you want to serve it. It'll keep in your freezer for about 6 months. Somebody said, I want this cake now. Kawaii love. It's so good. And if you order it tonight, you still get the sale price and you'll have it in time for Thanksgiving. So that's the thing. And if you get it and you decide, you know what, we went with pumpkin pie and somebody else brought dessert, I'm going to save the Prantles for Christmas. It's fine. Keep it in your freezer and pull it out for Christmas. It will be fine. I don't know if this is going on sale again before Christmas. So if you want to make sure you get the sale price, go for it. This is the original. We do also have our assorted burnt almond tort. That gives you 3 pieces of the original 3 pieces of a chocolate cake with a sour cream, buttercream frosting. No, sorry. It's a sour cream chocolate cake with your chocolate buttercream, chocolate pastry cream in the middle. And then you get 3 raspberry filled, which is the same vanilla cake as I just showed you, along with a raspberry puree in the center. That's the assorted variety of the Prantle's burnt almond torte. So a great dessert. One less thing you have to worry about. You're doing a lot. The turkey, the stuffing, the rolls, the potatoes. You're trying to time everything, make sure it's all done. You're shopping, you're peeling the potatoes, you're doing all the things. Let Prantle's do dessert for you. So burnt almond torte, total winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We love that. Okay. A reminder about my grandma's coffee cakes. Now, we can't get this to you in time for Thanksgiving. These will ship out the week of November 30th, but we still have our holiday tins available, but when they're gone, they're gone. A lot of you were saying, because we debuted this at the beginning of the month, a lot of you were asking, like, is there any way we could get it closer to Christmas? So we worked with the team at my grandma's and we decided to keep this around to the week after Thanksgiving. So if you place your order for this now, it's the exact same price as what we always offer our cake without the tin. Usually if you add a tin through my grandma's, it's an upcharge. Most places that carry my grandma's and put it in a tin, it's more money. We kept it the same price as when you just buy it in its normal box, but you get the holiday tin, so it's $48. Remember, at Just Jill, we use the 3+ pound cake. So it's not the small one. It's not the one from your grocery store. It's the 3.1 pound cake, 26 servings. We have 7 different flavors of coffee cake to choose from. So from the cinnamon to the cinnamon walnut, the blueberry, the chocolate chip walnut, the Granny Smith apple walnut, there's pineapple coconut, and we have our New England cranberry walnut. Check out those My Grandma's Cakes. People ask me, Jill, what are your favorites? If you've never tried them, you should do the cinnamon or the cinnamon walnut. If you were tempted to do 2, I would do one of the cinnamon or cinnamon walnuts. And for me, I would say the blueberry. Close second to that would be the apple. Those are my favorite. If you'd ask my grandfather from heaven, he would tell you pineapple coconut. But they're all good. Penny said, I have 2 of the blueberry My Grandma's coffee cakes ready for the holidays. Thanks for having them. They're delicious. Oh, good, Penny. I'm so glad. So another way to take something off your plate, something that you could do a bill to, ship to. Remember, order it now while we still have the tin. They'll ship out the week of November 30th. So really that first week of December, people will be receiving this as a gift from you, and it will be in the tin. So only while supplies last, and they've already been super popular, but just wanted you to know those were available. All right, who's ready to talk about some new things? I got a lot of new things here to tell you about. Yes, Matthew, that is Funky Chunky. Do you know Funky Chunky? So Funky Chunky is now available at Just Jill. And this is a brand that I have known about for a long time. I've been to many food shows, talked to the people at Funky Chunky, and we were finally able to say, come on, let's just do it. So Funky Chunky is, maybe you've heard, they're a national brand, specialty brand, very popular during the holidays. You might hear advertisements about them on the radio and things. Funky Chunky starts with fresh popped popcorn. They tumble it in their homemade caramel, and then that's where the magic begins. So every offer that we have from Funky Chunky right now is on sale, and it starts with caramel popcorn, and then it's drizzled in anything from a caramel drizzle, a chocolate drizzle, a white chocolate drizzle, a dark chocolate drizzle, a peanut butter drizzle maybe, and then stuff's added, like peanut butter cups or pretzels and potato chips. Yes, pretzels and potato chips. So it's that sweet and salty. We have one that is called the, is it the Nutty Pop? Yeah, the Nutty Choco Pop. Love this one. This one gives you the 3 flavors of chocolate plus nuts too. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just tilt my camera a smidge so I can stand up a little bit. Hi. All right, so Kylie's going to bring her Kylie cam down close here, and I'm going to move the Churchies for just a second. By the way, I have that on our cute little Just Jill board. Have you guys ordered that? Look at our cute little serving board. So check that out. That's available with all of our gift things. And then I've got a little long platter down there. And I'm just going to dump out a few of the, let's do that, a few of the flavors. Okay, so here's the offer. Let me tell you what the offer is. So you're going to get this gift box. Comes in this. And you can pick 2 of these 19-ounce canisters. We have 5 flavors where it's kind of pick your favorite. You pick the combo you want, and whether you're sending it to yourself or you're sending it as a gift, like how great to a college student to be munching on this during finals and things. So great. Lisa said, just ordered the 2 canister set of Funky Chunky. Yay! It's on sale. Great price point for these. I think the pick your favorites, $35. So you get 2 19-ounce containers, so over 2 pounds of Funky Chunky in whatever flavors you want. So let's go through the flavors. And I love the gift packaging. Okay, so this is the Nutty Choco Pop. And I made cheat sheets for myself, everybody, because there's so many great flavors. Okay, so Nutty Choco Pop. Ready? Look. Oh, so Nutty Choco Pop is milk chocolate and dark chocolate and white chocolate drizzle over caramel corn with glazed almonds, glazed cashews, and a caramel drizzle. So here's the fun thing about Funky Chunky, okay? Funky Chunky, like some pieces will be just like pops, but then others are like these clusters that have like the nuts and the chocolate and the drizzle and all the things. Look at these huge, that's a cashew. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. And not just, excuse me, come back up here. Not just any cashew, a glazed cashew. So it's like that sweet cashew, and then it has the chocolate drizzle over it. Okay. But wait, that's only one flavor. So good. That's Nutty Choco Pop. In the 2-pack, you can pick any combo you want. Let's do a little chocolate pretzel. Okay, so this is right up my alley because this literally is big chunks of pretzel drizzled. Look at that. With all the different things. I mean, you might get a whole piece, you might get broken pieces, but if you love chocolate covered pretzels, this has the white chocolate. This has the dark chocolate. Where's my cheat sheet? Milk, dark, and white chocolate, plus the pretzels, a little caramel, and there's pecans in there too. So you'll find on some of these, you'll have the pecan pieces. So look at that. All right. Okay. Next flavor. Not supposed to have favorites. Not going to lie. Peanut butter.
Shocker.
Peanut butter cup. Okay, are you ready? Here it comes. Reading you. Where's my cheat sheet? I want to get it right. Okay, here we go. Caramel corn, you guys. Caramel corn. Peanut butter drizzle. Milk chocolate drizzle. Mini peanut butter cups. And peanuts inside the whole Funky Chunky. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Can we just take a moment? Yes. Very good. Very good. Shelly, I love your presentation of these pretzels. I'm sold. So good. So not all of them have pretzels. It's more like that pretzel one is unique because it's really more about popcorn, Shelly. That's insane. Look. It's a mini peanut butter cup. It's bitty. Okay. Love the packaging too, Charmaine. I know. Okay, wait. I have 2 more flavors. Always a classic. Sea salt caramel. Are you ready? Okay, so sea salt caramel. Milk chocolate drizzle. Dark chocolate drizzle. Caramel corn. Caramel drizzle. Cashews. And sea salt. Look at that. Look, do you see the caramel on there? Look. The caramel. Look at all that chocolate. Oh, that's really good. Mmm. And that little tiny tang of the salt. Can we say it all together? Enjoyable. All right. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of this back in here. It's just my family who's going to be eating this, because I have to show you the last flavor. Last but not least. Okay. Wow. Look at all that, you guys. Last but not least. You know your grandkids are going to love this. You know your kids are going to love this. For those of you who love the salty, sweet, crunchy, snacky thing. Chipsel. What? Chipsel Pop. Are you ready? Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate. You see what that is? Potato chips and pretzels. Come on. Right? Oh my gosh, you guys. Yum. Sometimes you're getting that. Sometimes you might just get a little piece. But look at that. Look at all that I dumped out there. And look how much I still have left in these canisters. Right? So each canister is 19 ounces. You get 2 of them in the gift box for $35. You pick whatever combo you want. You want peanut butter and sea salt? Go. You want peanut butter and chipsel? Go. You want pretzel and peanut butter? Go. You want the nutty pop and sea salt? Go. Like, you pick your combo. That's why we call it pick your favorite. Okay. Now, we also have trios on the site. So we can go back to the regular camera, I think, Megan. We also have trios of these on the site in different combos. So take a look at those as well when you head over there. They're also gift boxed. So if you want, you know, whatever 3 we have, you know, they're all called different things. One's sweet and savory, one's nutty, sweet, whatever. But we did different combos of the set of 3 of these as well. But to try Funky Chunky, the set of 2, pick your 2, amazing. So good. Kylie, we're going to have fun putting those back in the containers later.
There might be if you lost on the way.
Yeah, there might be.
In.
We might just have to keep sampling it to make sure it stays nice and fresh. Prudence said, is the caramel hard to chew? No. It's fluffy. It's not the hard, it's not like Cracker Jacks. You know, the popcorn's fluffy. It's a light coating of caramel on the outside, so the popcorn stays like there's a little fluff to it. But then it's like all the other good things. It's the peanut butter, it's the chocolate, it's the caramel drizzle, it's the nuts, it's the salt, it's the whatever. It's all good. So that's awesome. I do want to show you. Yum. That's downright deadly. You give me that canister and a Tom Cruise movie, it's all over. All right.
I know we're bringing to Thanksgiving.
That would be great for Thanksgiving, right? I love that. 2 other sets real quickly that I have from Funky Chunky, and then I want to move on to these other candies. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're good. We're good. All right. So here's a little set we have. It comes just like this. I was going to unwrap it with you. And I did cheat sheets tonight because there's so many things to keep track of. All right. So the pick your faves, $35. You pick your favorite combo. You've got all that done. Where is my card for, oh, here it is. The choir. Okay. So this little gift set is called the choir. And so when you open it up, it's your black Funky Chunky box. You open it up. And I love this because, like, again, this could be a little care package. This is for that person you're not quite sure what to get them. You get 4 of the 5 flavors. So in this particular set, you're going to get, and this one's $34. You're going to get a little snack bag of the Nutty Choco Pop. So that's the one that has the 3 chocolates, the glazed cashews, and the glazed almonds. Then you're going to get 2 5-ounce bags. This is the Chipsel Pop and the Peanut Butter Pop. Okay, so you get 2 of those 5-ounce bags. And then finally, you're going to get this 8-ounce tub, this one right here, of your sea salt caramel. And it all comes in a box like this. So love this as another gift. This might be the one that you want to send to a student. This is a get well gift. This is get through finals. This is thinking of you. This is to your grandkids. Or have it sent to you, get a couple of them. And now you have all these nice little gift sets. Maybe this is something you take to the teacher's lounge. Again, if you want to divide this up and put it into little different gift sets, you can do that. Keep one for yourself so you can try it. But I love that set. That one is called, great hostess gift, Sherry, I agree. That one is called the choir, because you're all going to be singing after you're done trying all those flavors. You get 4 of the 5. The only one you don't get with that one is the pretzels. But if you want to get one of everything, then kind of on the other end of the spectrum, so that's our most affordable offer at $34. If you just want to do a little bit more impressive gift for a family, it's your son, your daughter-in-law, 3 grandkids. This Funky Chunky set is called the Supreme, okay? And cue Diana Ross. So this is going to include all of the Funky Chunky flavors, okay? So this has this little sleeve over it, and then on the inside here, you're going to get all of your flavors. What are you going to get? With this, you're going to get that 2-ounce bag that I just showed you of the Nutty Choco Pop. You're going to get a 5-ounce bag of the chocolate pretzels. You're going to get 2 8-ounce tubs, like I showed you, of Chipzel and Peanut Butter Cup. And then you're going to get one of these 19-ouncers of the sea salt caramel for $50. I mean, I think that's a really, for a $50 gift for a family, for a corporate gift. If you need to do a little thank you for people, in your office, if you need to do a thank you for some of your clients, what a nice gift. So that's something else to think about. And again, all of these Funky Chunky items, everyone I showed you, they're all on sale for 1 week. So make sure you're signing up. Make sure you're getting yours delivered. They're all packaged up fresh. They will stay fresh for 6 months. So you're good to go, but great gift packaging. And we're thrilled to be working with Funky Chunky. So have fun shopping for all of those. Okay. Now we're going to move to let's sit. In addition to Funky Chunky, we also now have the addition of a new candy company. And Sweet Shop USA is located in Texas, and they are the candy makers for some of the most high-end department stores that do private labels. So when you go into of a caliber of a Neiman Marcus, a Saks Fifth Avenue, and they have their own brands of candies, Sweet Shop USA is who is making those delicious confections. And now they're bringing their delicious confections to Just Jill. And they have such a variety. It was so much fun to pick out different things for you, all with the holidays in mind. So I kind of don't know where to start. I think maybe I will start with Big Little Fudge. Big Little Fudge was a product that I was familiar with because this was on QVC at one point. And what I always loved about it was every piece of fudge is individually wrapped. So, a lot of times if you, buy a slab of fudge, it can dry out, it starts to crystallize. The nice thing here is each piece of fudge is nice and fresh. So with our assortment from Big Little Fudge, stand by. I want to make sure I get everything because some of these have some special offers. Where did I put? Ooh, Kylie, could you hand me the peppermint bark? So from Big Little Fudge, you're going to get this particular box. This is going to have 2.5 pounds of fudge. You're going to be getting 6 pieces each of 4 different flavors. And each piece of fudge, I'm going to hold this up, and maybe Kylie, you can bring your camera over too. Each piece of fudge is over 1.5 ounces. So you're going to be getting 4 different flavors, 6 pieces of each. That's over about 2.5 pounds of fudge. And as a bonus, we're going to include this 9-ounce bar of peppermint bark. So it's a dark chocolate peppermint bark. You can buy this from Sweet Shop USA website. We're including as a bonus the peppermint bark as a little extra, which is a ton of fun. So just think of how great it'll be to put out a candy display for your holiday entertaining. So what are the fudge flavors? This one here, first one I'm going to show you, and again, this is the exact size. They're all individual. So Megan, if you could pull up Kylie's camera, that would be great. We'll get it here in just a second. All right, so this is just your classic. This is your classic choc-a-lot. It's just a true, delicious piece of yummy, fudgy fudge. All right, so you get 6 pieces of that. You're going to get 6 pieces of what's called the Great Divide. And what is it? Chocolate fudge on the bottom, peanut butter fudge on top, with a little bit of a chocolate swirl going on. So you're going to get 6 pieces of chocolate peanut butter fudge. You're going to get 6 pieces of your what's called the heavyweight. The heavyweight is your chocolate fudge with dried cranberries and then the nuts as well. So I'm just going to like show you like all the goodness. See the cranberries in there? Yummy. And then finally, last but not least, this is called Big League. This is chocolate with caramel and peanuts on the inside. So you've got peanuts and chocolate and yum. I love fudge. You love fudge?
Yeah.
I love fudge. Here's the box it comes in. Every piece individually wrapped, which I love. And you open it up on the inside, they'll all be there. So great little, to fill up stockings. Great to put if you're giving somebody a cute little mug, a Starbucks gift card, and a couple pieces of fudge to go with it. Like those could be good teacher's gifts, right? Go to the dollar store, go to Home Goods. You can buy cute mugs for $3.99, and then put couple pieces of fudge in there, put a little Starbucks card in there. Fantastic. So if you love fudge or know somebody who does, we now carry Big Little Fudge, 4 flavors, 2.5 pounds, and for a limited time special, you get this large 9-ounce piece. It's over a half a pound of dark chocolate peppermint bark, the same peppermint bark that you see carried in some of the most exclusive stores because it's from Sweet Shop, and now it's available at Just Joe. All right, so that's fudge. One other little fudge offer we have for you is this fudge. Now remember, all of these things that you order, you can get in time for Thanksgiving. So this is this is so cute. This is our pumpkin nut fudge. And you're going to get a pound of the pumpkin nut fudge. And I'll hold this up so Kylie can see it with her camera. So this is a true pumpkin, like a vanilla pumpkin nut fudge. Has some ginger, a little bit of cinnamon and walnuts. Individually wrapped, you'll get 10 pieces. It equals a pound. It's going to come in this box. And also with this box, you're going to get this cute little pumpkin pie Santa Fairy by Mark Roberts. It has this cute little bag in front, almost like a Tussie Mussy, but you could actually put candy in there. That could be like your cute little candy dish. But Mark Roberts is famous for these cute little detailed, intricate Santa fairies. This is one that he did for fall. Do you notice he has a pumpkin pie on his head? Look at the details. The same way that you love your buyer's choice. If you are a collector or you know someone who is, you get this cute little Mark Roberts fairy along with it. So that's the only way we're doing the pumpkin nut fudge, is with the little Mark Roberts fairy that goes with it, a pound of fudge, a nice little gift item. So that's something to think about too. All right, let me move on from fudge and let's talk about toffee. I'm just going to kind of keep moving things out of the way. All right, so here is another great toffee brand. All right, this is called Mrs. Weinstein's. This is a toffee that dates back to the 60s. It's a recipe that there was a, Mrs. Weinstein. She took her family's recipe. She emigrated to the United States from Denmark and started making this delicious toffee. It received such acclaim that it was loved by Julia Child. Let's just pause and think about that for a moment. If it was good enough for Julia Child, it's probably good enough for the people on your list. Former President Bill Clinton loved Mrs. Weinstein's toffee, and it is famous throughout the country. It is made here in the USA. Sweet Shop bought this company back in about 2000, and they're continuing the same small batch process, that same original recipe. So our offer for the toffee is 1 pound of Belgian white chocolate pecan toffee and 1 pound of milk chocolate almond toffee. Here's what some of the pieces look like, just so that you can see them. They're all kind of hand broken into pieces. I can show it to Kylie's camera here, so you'll get a little bit closer look to it. So here's what the pieces look like. They come already broken up like this inside of a foil bag on the inside. This is the Belgian white chocolate pecan toffee. This is the delicious milk chocolate almond toffee. It is tender. It does not stick to your teeth. It is not hard. It almost, you take a bite and then it almost just kind of melts in your mouth. It's buttery, delicious. And how pretty would that be to put out for your holiday entertaining? Oh, but guess what? If you buy our Mrs. Weinstein's Toffee Duo, 2 pounds, we're also going to include the dark chocolate peppermint bark as a bonus. So again, can you find 2 pounds of Mrs. Weinstein's toffee somewhere else? You can, but the bonus in buying it from just Jill is that you're also going to get that delicious peppermint bark. So I love the packaging on this. This is exactly the boxes that they come in, and it is superior ingredients, superior quality. This is one of the things that put Sweet Shop on the map, was this Mrs. Weinstein's recipe. So enjoy that. All right. Also, from Sweet Shop, 2 more things to tell you about, everybody. Oh, wait, 3. Wait, 3. And then stay tuned because I have something else I want to share with you. My big news that you've all been waiting for. And if you saw what it was over on Instagram, don't cheat. Don't tell other people. No spoilers.
I'm going to shout it out.
No spoilers. All right. So I don't know about you, but I was very lucky. I knew my great-grandparents. And I can remember, like, there's just something nostalgic about the type of candy they always had in their home when I would visit there. There is just like, it's not like candy like you have today. I feel like everything is so manufactured in the way of candy. So I was thrilled when I found out we were going to be able to offer these wonderful candies from a recipe from Price's Candies and Confections from Kansas City. Dating back to, I think, 1917 is when this company started. And they made famous this candy called an Anna Claire. And an Anna Claire is essentially a vanilla cream candy. But they make the vanilla cream, they mold it into a ball. Then they top it with pecans, and they hand dip each one in either milk or dark chocolate. So what we have for you, I'm going to come up close here so you can see these boxes. Like, don't you love this vintage box? So there you can see, established 1913 from, this is kind of a retro Price's Fine Chocolatier Confectionery Anna Claire's. When you open it up on the inside, now keep in mind, I've taken some of these out because they're on our display, but you'll take it out, and then inside there will be 2 layers. There'll be a layer on top. You'll take this, and then there'll be a layer down below. And this, everybody, is an Anna Claire. And I'm going to actually cut one for you so you can kind of see what it's like on the inside. It's not really firm. It's a little, I don't want to say wet, but it's a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not runny. You'll see.
Gooey?
No, not even really gooey. But here's the inside. So this is a vanilla cream center. You have these chopped pecans going all the way around, and then this premium quality chocolate. And with this offer, you get 2 pounds, 2 boxes of the Anna Claire's. You can choose 2 boxes of dark chocolate, 2 boxes of white chocolate or one of each. So this, like decadent vanilla cream center, not quite like a melted marshmallow, but no, it's not stretchy, Nicole. It's just like it's just good. Like you can see. I mean, it's just, if I bring that closer, can you see it? Like it's not overly, like if it was stretchy like a marshmallow, it would have strings to it. It's just creamy. It's like a vanilla creamy center. I'm not gonna lie, they're rich, but they're really good. And I think if you want to, like some people just love candies, right? And I don't know, there's just something nostalgic about this kind of vintage style candy that you don't see in a lot of shops and that you don't see a lot of places, but we have it for you at Just Jill. So 2 boxes of Anna Claire's. That also will come with the bonus peppermint bark. So again, we really wanted to give you some wonderful opportunities for gift giving, for sharing, for putting out, for entertaining. So for the true candy lovers, okay? I'm not talking about a candy bar that you can buy at the drugstore for $1. Like true candy, vintage, retro, the way you would walk into a candy shop back in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, and get this confection. That's what Anna Claire's are. They're delicious. They're unique. They're really special. We include the peppermint bark with it. Sweet Shop is also known for truffles. So we did this really beautiful holiday box of truffles. It's over 1.5 pounds. You get 15 truffles. I love the packaging on this. And I'm going to bring my cheat sheet. Maybe Kylie can come over and do a close-up so you can see them. So the box is brown. It almost looks like leather. It has the prettiest, like almost Tiffany blue, and then this little leaf. Again, everything you order will get there for Thanksgiving. But if you want to get it so you get the bonuses and things, it'll stay fine for Christmas. And then when you open this up on the inside, these are these amazing truffles. Oh my gosh. Okay, so are you ready? Listen to these flavors. These 3 are pecan pie. It is a milk chocolate outer with a soft pecan pie center topped with a pecan on top. Next, we have carrot cake. This is a carrot cake inspired center. Again, these are truffles with a white chocolate finish. Here we have German chocolate cake truffles. This is a milk chocolate ganache center with pecans, coconut, and a dark chocolate cover. Next, we have red velvet cake, a red velvet center with white chocolate, milk chocolate, and a colored turbinado sugar. And finally, oh my gosh, this is called Gimme S'more. So this is bits of graham cracker pieces along with a chocolate marshmallow center covered in milk chocolate, white chocolate, and finished off with a toasted marshmallow jelly belly. Oh my gosh, so good. I just want you to see too, like the size of these suckers. Look at that. I mean, right, Nicole? The presentation is stunning. So you get this beautiful box, comes just like this, wrapped as I showed you, and with this particular piece, you have the finishing detail of that pretty ribbon. So for gift giving, like, as a hostess gift to send to somebody, it's awesome. So that's the truffle. Okay, Kylie, stay here because I want to show the brags next. All right. Again, remember, this is gourmet level. So I don't, again, shipping and handling included, all the things. The next thing I'm going to show you are called brags. And they're so good, you're going to want to brag about them. They are the Sweet Shop take on kind of like turtles, bear claws, bear paws. And with this particular offer, what I love about it for Thanksgiving is you're going to get 2 boxes that look like leaves. In one box will be 5 pieces, and in the other box will be 6 pieces, okay? And then our bonus with this particular offer is a 3-ounce bag of Mrs. Weinstein's toffee. So with the Brags, you get to try the white chocolate pecan toffee. All right, so that's a nice little bonus. Each brag, I love the presentation here, like how nice is that for fall? When you open it up, again, you'll either have 5 or 6. Each one is individually wrapped. Now let me just show them to you here because I have a couple on a plate. They're all either dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white. So this is a brag, and this is white chocolate pecan. So it's white chocolate with pecans on top, then caramel, then more chocolate. It's like a sandwich of goodness. Here is the dark chocolate pecan. We also have milk chocolate pecan. So look at all of those pecans or pecans, whatever you happen to say. They're huge. Again, it starts with chocolate, then the nuts, then caramel, then more chocolate. Dive on in. You'll get white chocolate pecan, dark chocolate pecan. There's milk chocolate pecan. Then you're going to get dark chocolate cashew. Look at that. Again, starts with the chocolate, then layered with nuts, then layered with caramel, then layered more chocolate. And then finally, here is the dark chocolate almond. So again, look at all those almonds. Chocolate, then almonds, then caramel, then chocolate. So again, something special to put out on your holiday table, a little extra to put in holiday stockings, something nice to give when you are sharing it with your gift cards, or, just, you want a little extra something. You just need a little something to give with a Christmas card to the gals in your office or people in your cubby or whatever it might be. Those are all going to be wonderful for you. So I think that's something for you to think about. And I'm pretty sure, Kylie, can you just look for me real quick? Is it the sweet shop items that are all certified kosher?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Can you just double check? So also, with Hanukkah coming up, those might be nice choices too. If you're going to a dinner for one of the nights of Hanukkah, I'm pretty sure that those are kosher. I'm just making sure it's not funky chunky. I'm pretty sure it's sweet shop.
Orthodox Union kosher certification.
Yeah, Orthodox Union kosher certified on all of the sweet shop items that we have. By the way, also kosher is our My Grandma's coffee cake, if those are of important concerns for you. Wow, that was a lot. Oh, Barbara, you ordered our turkey. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. I ordered our turkey. So yes, believe it or not, from our friend Scott Fisher at Happy to Meet You, you can order a fresh turkey from us. It's 16 pounds. All of the details are over on the site. This is the last day to order those. But if you are interested in doing a fresh turkey for your family, we'd be honored if you trust us with that. But you can place your order. It will arrive. You will get this delicious turkey. It's a free range bird. These are raised on a family farm up in the upper Midwest. And we offered them last year. They were delicious. So we were thrilled to offer them this year. We actually have them at a lower price this year. So I would invite you to take a look and see. Remember, again, with something like that, we have to pack it with ice and cold packs and those things because it's delivered fresh to your home. It might, feel, there might be ice crystals and things in it just because it's packed with so much coldness. It might, freeze a tiny bit on its way to transit. But delicious turkey. I ordered mine yesterday. And if you're looking for that idea of a fresh turkey, you want to know where it comes from, that's important to you, we carry those over at Just Jill Shop. So invite you to take a look at that. We also have, last year we offered Polish hams. Those are like more of a deli ham, slicing up for sandwiches and ham steaks and those kinds of things. That's back in stock this year. So those are also available for you to check out over at justjillshop.com. We talked about toffee and fudge and funky chunky and Anna Claire's and Bragg's, My Grandma's coffee cakes, pretzels and mustard. Hey, don't forget too, just want to give another little shout out to my friends at Sweeties, because some of our Sweeties fall packs, it has been a delicious hour, but don't go away. I'm going to tell you guys in 2 minutes, like what I have going on. But I just also wanted to show you, I often talk about how big the Sweeties cookies and treats are. So this is one of their cookies. just look how big, when I cut it into quarters, each quarter is. Same with the Rice Krispie treat. That's a quarter. Like that's normally the size I cut in my pan when I make regular Rice Krispie treats. That's a quarter of the size from Sweeties. Nicole, I know you're a Sweeties fan. I am too. So we have a great 8-pack from Sweeties. They'll be baking your cookies fresh tomorrow, and then they'll ship out later this week. So if you want fresh cookies, each one individually wrapped, check out our fall assortment. There's 8 pieces from Sweeties. It's a really great price. You get 2 of their big chocolate chip, 2 of the chocolate peanut butter cup, 2 of their pumpkin snickerdoodle, and 2 of their fall crispy treats. And then we also did a holiday baker's dozen set with them. You'll get 3 of the chocolate chip cookies, 3 of their peanut butter cookies, 3 of their oatmeal cranberry white chocolate cookies. You'll get 2 chocolate brownies that look like Christmas trees, a full-size Rice Krispie treat with a snowman face on it, and then the 13th piece is an iced gingerbread cookie, kind of like a baker's pick for that assortment. So check out Sweeties, a sister-run company out in Arizona. I met those girls back in 2019, right before the pandemic, and have always loved their pieces of their delicious cookies and treats. So I love supporting small businesses. You know, that's a big part of what we do here at Just Joe. All right, so it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Are you all ready? I feel like maybe I need to pull this in a little bit closer.
Would you like a drum roll?
Yeah, do I need a drum roll? I don't know if I need a drum roll, but here's the scoop. Do I need the toffee by me? I don't know that I do. Don't forget about the gingerbread house that's on sale, everybody. All right, so a couple weeks ago, I shared with you that my role in working with Drew and Jonathan Scott was kind of winding up. They were, shifting their business. It became an opportunity for me to sort of shift what I was doing and who I was working with too. And was very lucky that when word got out that I was no longer going to be with the Scott brothers, I had several really important and special brands approach me about coming aboard as their brand ambassador. And so for the last 6 to 8 weeks, I've really spent a lot of time looking at what would be the best fit for me, what would be the best fit for these brands, what would be most comfortable for the QVC audience if you're a QVC customer, and how would that all play out. And so I'm happy to announce that starting tomorrow evening, I will be on QVC, and I am the new brand ambassador for the J jewelry line. Some of you had already guessed that. You all know, if you've been with me since my QVC days, that sterling silver jewelry has always been a passion of mine. It's what I wear. It's what I love. And when it comes to the J brand in particular, I was the first host to launch that brand in all of its iterations. I have such a fondness for its design, its execution, its wearability. I have many pieces of J jewelry, and its legacy and heritage is in high-end designer jewelry, of which my husband used to buy pieces for me. And so as I was looking at all of these opportunities, it just felt like, wow, sterling silver, which I love, J, which I love, and going back to QVC and talking with that audience that I spent so many hours with during my years as a host there, during Silver Style and Sunday Silver shows and Big Bonanza Silver Days and all of those things. So I'm announcing it tonight, and I will be on the air tomorrow night in my first appearance as the brand ambassador for J Jewelry. I'll be on at 10 p.m. Eastern time in that 2-hour show with Courtney Kandabi and Jane Tracy. Funny how things come full circle. When I was a new host at QVC 30 years ago, my mentor in sterling silver jewelry was Jane Tracy. So it seems fitting that as I return to a place with jewelry, I would be sharing that with somebody who also shares a love of sterling silver, and that's Jane. So I hope you're pleased. I know I am. Nothing is going to be changing here at Just Jill. We will, my business is continuing, much like I was still doing things with the Scott brothers and running Just Jill. It's the same thing. I'll be doing things for Jay and I'll still be running Just Jill. So no worries here. We're not going anywhere. I guess you can't get rid of me. But I'm really, really excited about the opportunity. So I hope that you'll join me, and excited to work with their team. And, I love product development. I love coming up with ideas. I love, how can we change things and update things? And there's just a beautiful heritage with that brand. So I'm honored to be a part of it. So that should be a lot of fun. All right. So before I sign off, thank you so much. I see so many nice congratulations. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you'll be there with me through the journey. I still need somebody to hold my hand sometimes, and I can't think of anybody better than all of you. So thank you. Again, if you weren't here at the beginning, if you can give a little prayer to our broski boy, I really believe in the power of that. So any good thoughts you can send our way would be appreciative. I love seeing all of your comments. I knew it would be Jay. I really am excited. It should be a lot of fun. So I hope you had fun tonight. I know we threw a lot of delicious things at you. It's hard to choose, but remember, with Funky Chunky, those sale prices only good for a week. With the Sweet Shop offers, that peppermint bark, that's a limited offer. That's not always going to be there. Or with the case of the Brags, getting the toffee bag. Again, those are limited offers. Take advantage of the My Grandma's Coffee Cake. That's the only item I showed with you that won't be there in time for Thanksgiving, but it will ship the week of November 30th. So you'll get it closer to Christmas or Hanukkah, if that's what you're trying for. And again, remember, those tins are limited. When they're gone, they're gone. So that tin offer is only while supplies last. And then finally, don't forget about our gorgeous mansion. If you've been eyeing our gingerbread pieces, either our buyer Santa, but especially some of these gingerbread lane pieces. This is our second biggest piece. The other big piece I have is the mansion, but it's like almost $250. So this was $119. It's now under $100, $99, a couple of AA batteries, and you have this beautiful look in your home, or a beautiful complement to your buyer's choice gingerbread Santa and Mrs. Claus, if you happen to pick those up too. All right. Well, have a great evening, everybody. Hope you'll join me tomorrow night on QVC at 10 p.m. Eastern time. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great week. Hope it's lots of fun. And, check back in with us anytime. We love having you here. I'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody. Good night.